there's one thing that separates someone that gets what they want to someone that doesn't. And it's shocking. I spent a long time trying to figure out how this stuff works, and I'm still to this day working on it. I mean, that's probably like, other than actual work, this is like the most important thing I'm doing right now. Um, when I got this certain course, I looked through the modules and the reviews and everything, and I learned that although it had the scripts and the systems and everything that I want, I didn't realize that the only thing I actually needed was the mindset module. And before you click off, because the mindset stuff is so silly, it's just not. Like, this stuff is super important. Um, because if you can't understand yourself and your thoughts and your beliefs, then you won't get anything you want. And that's hard to understand. So I'm going to try to make it a little bit easier throughout this video. So, first of all, there's something I'd like to cover. And it's called the master algorithm of evolution. Okay? Basically, this means, and I'm sure you've heard some of this before, your beliefs cause your actions cause your results cause your feedback, and your feedback create new beliefs. It's like a cycle that comes back along. It's a self-fulfilling cycle that flywheels. And this is why sometimes people say that you can speak things into the truth. Like, you say something, like, you remember, if you've seen this or not, Conor McGregor one time was talking to Ronaldo about buying a jet. And there's a quote that he's like, if you're bold enough to actually say it and be confident in it, then it probably will happen, or something like that. And he's like, I want to get a jet someday like you, or he said something like that. And lo and behold, he did, and he surpassed him on the Forbes list or whatever. And so basically, you have to intercept your beliefs and your thoughts and everything at that belief stage. Because if you can change the belief stage and take massive action with those new beliefs, you're going to get results and feedback, and they're going to feed right back into your beliefs originally. So, how this actually looks, if someone sees an ad online for, I don't know, I like to use the example of a dropshipping course, and they see that example on like Instagram or something, in their head, like, for like whatever you, I don't know what you think about dropshipping or whatever, but like, in your head, after you look at that, you probably think, oh, that's a scam. That's a scam. That right there is your belief. You truly believe that it's a scam, and therefore you'll never take an action, and you'll never experience the results, and you'll never get feedback, and that'll always be your belief. So, I mean, it's interesting, because what causes the beliefs to be changed, not only is it feedback, but it's also your thinking. Because if you can think out loud, basically, but not out loud, like, if you can understand your thoughts, then you can intercept that stage, that belief stage, and change it, and believe stuff that will cause yourself to get results and get feedback and increase the strength of those beliefs. So, I know that when I spend time working on my brain, or like my mentals, I have to worry about my beliefs a lot. Like you have to understand that there's no force working against you. Like, there's no luck. When people say that something didn't work, it's 9 times out of 10 they'll just say, oh, you're unlucky, or things happen. Like, it's just not true. like you've built yourself up to this point your entire life. You've built yourself up to this point, right? And you are solely responsible for where you are right now in life, like, completely. Like, there's no external force or thing or person that's just against you. Like, it's literally all you. So it's crucial that you can actually intercept those beliefs and change them, so you'll actually take action and do what you think you need to do to get to the results that you want. There's a few different ways you can actually do this and change those beliefs. I've found a lot of success, and then this is when a lot of people will probably turn away from this, is affirmations, meditation, just constant reminders. Like, let me show you something. So with affirmations, I have papers of these, and basically, I mean, yeah, I've got a lot of this kind of thing, and basically, if you can articulate something in your mind, paint a clear and detailed vision of that thing, and actually feel the emotion associated with it, then you will experience that in your head, because when you experience something, it gets stacked on either a positive or a negative scale. Every belief is just something that's on a positive or negative scale. Like, let's say I'm looking outside and looking at the trees. Okay, when I look at them, let's say it's summer like it is right now and they're all green and gorgeous. That belief could be stacked either on the positive or negative scale. But because they're beautiful and I like looking at them, that's a positive belief in my eyes of that thing. When you see an ad on Instagram that has to do with making money online, if your brain automatically goes to it as being as a scam, that belief is going to be stacked heavily in the negative section. So that's all beliefs are. They're just a perceived thing on a positive or negative scale, either good or bad. So if you can change your mind to basically see something and think of it on a different view, on the positive view instead of the negative, then over enough time, with enough mental manipulation, you can basically do anything you want. This is a really cool idea, because a lot of people, their character is just so strong. Like, my brother's like this, and you just cannot, it's so defined that you cannot, it's literally pulling the strings on yourself, because your character is just so strong. You cannot change and you cannot think differently, because you're just so solidified in that current state. So you need to pin yourself down and define exactly who you are and what you're capable of, and figure out whether or not your current character is fit for that job of getting what you want. And if it's not, then you need to change. And you have to design a new person. I'll make a huge video about creating yourself, a new character. Because you can look at this like a video game. You're literally designing a character with the right beliefs and everything to basically get what you want. And it's really fucking cool. So yeah, here's a picture of what that actually looks like, what a belief is. Let me show you. This right here, I'm hoping this focuses, but it probably won't. It's a person with a green bucket or a red bucket. Okay? Every time you experience something, it gets placed into here or here. If you meet someone that you don't like, it gets put in there, in the red bucket. If you meet someone you do like, green bucket. If you see, this is what a belief is. You believe it's whether a positive or a negative thing. And basically, if you can understand that all you are is the result of your programming, and that you can change your reality if you change your beliefs, then you can get anything you want. Here's a graph of how that looks. Right there. And basically, it says beliefs, who I'm becoming, and you intervene there by changing your thoughts and beliefs. You take massive action with those new beliefs that you have, and from there, you find your reality, your confirmed becoming. You experience your new reality, and you basically experience that feedback and adjust your beliefs and actions accordingly. And you just keep doing that over and over again until eventually you get what you want. And that is how you change your mind. And not just change your mind, like change your beliefs so you can create whatever life you want. In entrepreneurship, this stuff is pretty basic for a lot of people that actually have experience in doing what they do. But for a lot of younger kids and younger people, they just don't understand this. Like I said, there's a bunch of different ways you can actually change those beliefs. But honestly, start with affirmations. Start with actually being able to just comprehend what you're thinking. You know, but if you can mentally reprogram your mind, change your beliefs, and think about the buckets. Like when you look at something, let positive emotions overflow with you. Like for example, you see that ad online and you're just always, you thought they were scams, and then you look at it now after this video and you can think, I appreciate that. There's a reason why there's 1,000 reviews that are all 5-star about them changing their lives or whatever it is. You just have to stack the thing, your belief, into the right bucket so you can understand that. And in your head, over enough time, basically you can control your mind. And you can turn into whatever the hell you want. And that only happens if you're hyper aware of your emotions, your fears, your thoughts, and your beliefs. So if you can understand all of that, and understand that your actions, or I mean your beliefs, cause your actions cause your results, and your results cause your feedback, then, and you can understand that fulfilling cycle, then you can basically turn yourself into the person that's capable of making what you want to make. Because right now, you're not that person. Otherwise, if you were that person, you would already be making what you want to be making. So, I hope that all makes sense. Maybe I'll put these pictures on the screen in the video. Probably not. But that's how you program your mind into getting whatever you want. I go through this stuff every single day because it's genuinely changed my life. I noticed that once I started to do this and emotionally program my mind, I found myself just like, I cut out the BS and so many things. I lost some friends because they just weren't really friends, and like it's really hard to like say this, but like this mental stuff has completely changed my life. I mean, I have matured so much just because of understanding my own head. And that all starts with understanding the evolution theory, you know, the beliefs cause the actions cause the results, and the results cause the feedback. If I didn't understand that, I don't even know where I'd be today. So, yeah, that's all I got.